Hello and now welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. We just finished drafting our deck. It's mostly green red with one splash of blue for Tatyova, and we're going to play a match. We're going to start playing our matches, see how far we go. Surprisingly enough, this follows the same format, so whatever we draft, we're probably not going to run into the same draft pod. It's a bit similar to how Magic the Gathering Online runs their drafts now in their league matches. There is a chance you might run into someone, but it's not a big guarantee. So we're going to be going over our... Okay, the rankings are a little bit different for Limited. I guess that's fair enough. We're going to see how well or how poorly this deck does. I'm assuming that this one follows one and done match format, so this is definitely a good hand to keep. We can see what we get with Adventurous Impulse, and we have some plays on turn 3. Opponent mulled down to 6, and he's probably happy with that now, so he's gonna lead off with a Swamp. Yeah, he could have a Divest. Leading off with a 1-1, so I'm gonna lead off with an Adventurous Impulse. Sure, I could burn, but I'll probably wait to see what he does first. So the rest goes in the bottom. Let's see. It's a shame we can't... What we can do is 1, 2... With this guy, we can cast Grand Warlord for 3 and get 1 mana back. Maybe Shivan Fire. Okay, let's go for it. Also, note our opponent definitely knows what we took. So, he knows we're going for the rush strategy. So, we're gonna leave up Mountain. We're gonna cast Llanowar Elves. We're gonna see what he does. So, we're gonna take some chip damage. Opponent is playing black-white. Most likely is playing Black-White Historic / Legendary strategy. Could also be playing Black-White Knights. So we're definitely not casting Shivan Fire. Halara the Flamecaller. We're not kicking anything yet, so we definitely should run out the Grand Warlord. Right now, we're just gonna waste the mana. I am not incentivized to burn out the Stronghold Confessor. So, now our opponent's... Okay, we did the 4. He's playing small stuff. Val Evangel. So, what we can do is we can attack with Grand Warlord again, get 1 mana. Go up to 5. We can Skittering Surveyor. Well, it's a shame. Oh wait, we'll end up with 6 mana. So yeah, we should attack first. Let's see what our opponent does. If our opponent does nothing, it's good. Most likely he's gonna try to cast a removal spell. Nope, he did nothing. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna drop Halara the Fire Fletcher. And we're gonna cast our Skittering Surveyor. Get down 1. Yes, we're gonna look for our Singleton Island. This is probably signaling out to our opponent we have Tatyova. Now, the only sweeper I can think of is Urza's Ruinous Blast, but there is no legendary creature right now. Definitely want to hold up Shivan Fire. That'd be nice if we kick that. We'll be able to pump up Halar to 4/4. Opponent should be playing something by now. I'm expecting at least a Blessed Light or an Eviscerate. Crows and Druid's a long way off. I guess we can kick Crows and Druid if we go all in. Not the best strategy. Our opponent's definitely holding on to something. He should have played something by now. Otherwise, I like the position we're in. We haven't overextended ourselves yet. Still don't know what our opponent's doing. Opponent has some key creatures. Probably has some big black on the back end. Okay, he's sacrificing, he's casting Torgar. Okay. So my life's gonna go down to 10. Let's play our mana. So let's see. We attack with Grand Warlord. We definitely can get rid of Torgar. Take note. This only deals 4 damage, so I cannot attack with elves. So let's combat. This Torgar does not have menace, so I can chump block for days. Okay, let's add that mana and we're done. Whoever... Yep, our opponent's priced into block. So... Okay, so we'll cast with the kicker. Okay, so, and we have 3 mana. Let's hold on to Crows and Druid. Yeah, let's end the turn. So at least we now have a 4/4. Opponent can still drop a big threat, but at least opponent sacrifices a creature, so you can kiss the scouts. Opponent's gonna discard the card now. I need to see if there's a way I can win. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 mana. This one is 8. So it definitely can't. So I'm gonna just cast the Mammoth Spider. I'm gonna hold on to the Bloodstone Goblin. And then hold on to the Bloodstone Goblin. I want to discard this guy. Our opponent probably has 1 more threat, but at least we can... Yargo can bring our opponent down to 2. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. That was actually the perfect draw. Okay, so we're gonna attack all in for the win. And that's it for our first game. So I'm going to... Oh yeah, has trample too. Okay, so I'm going to prepare for the second game in a short while. And at least we got some... We got our first rewards in. So, yeah, that's a good first game. I think I'm going to go in for another game. So, let's see. I don't understand what this 1 to 2 bonus packs. Oh, there's a chance you get more than 1. Okay, let's give it a try. So, we're at least on a roll, that's for sure. Generally like limited more than constructed for this reason. Everything is more equal, and all the cards are to a degree much more playable. As in, more cards are playable in limited. Okay, so we have a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and a 3-drop. Yeah, let's keep this. At least we also get our colors. Well, technically, the 1-drop is not the 1-drop I'm looking for. I will definitely play Gitu Chronicler. Do I play the Shivan Fire now? Just get him out of the way. You know what? let's end the turn first and see what our opponent does. Sometimes our black red super aggro. Yeah, let's just remove it now. Opponent might have spell. Well, thankfully he didn't. Now, question, do I run the Territorial Allosaurus now? It's an early threat for 5. You can also just run the Crowsun Druid. It's a 2/3 that'll hold, but if he manages to enchant Valduk with an aura, it's not going to hold him off. So I'm going to drop the Territorial Allosaurus now. Then my aim is to get to 6 mana so I can buy back the Shivan Fire. Hopefully whatever he pumps does not whatever aura he puts doesn't bring up toughness. Now considering this limited, there's also a good chance our opponent is not playing with auras. He's just playing Valduk as a 3/2. You know what? Sure, let's see what you got. Because I can trade life for days. In fact, I'm willing to. Yep. No, he just not. No, that's it. But I'm not gonna complain too much. We're gonna chip in with. Then I'm gonna drop in a druid. Some threats on board. Opponent's stuck on land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can buy back the Shivan Fire later. And if you hear the sound of eating, I am having dinner right now as well. So remember, Greek Chronicler costs double black at this point. So I'm going to attack with just the druid. No reason to look for land or elves. Opponent has something. Okay. Shame I don't have alarm or goblin to take advantage of these triggers, but oh well. Kicker is a benefit in itself. And this one's a very good benefit. Okay, some druid, that's okay, we're expecting that. Opponent plays a talent on the board. They should play the land. Probably should stop playing lands a bit for I need to at least get enough mana to 8 so I can stop. So right now it's 7. Shivan Fire just burned this guy out. It's reasonable because he's expecting that. Yeah, that's a sheep. Because our opponents are expecting the Shivan Fire. He won't be expecting to get. So our opponent's now catching up on mana a bit. We could use a few more threats. I could use another land is okay, but probably a better threat would be nice. Opponent seems to be taking his time, so that's not good. So it's a bit of a race, so I'm priced in, so I'm gonna have to start dumping threats. It's possible our opponent's gonna overwhelm us. His creatures are bigger. Another trick we can do is casting the tower. Okay, we're gonna hold on to lands now. We already hit 8. No? It's gonna go for it. Let's see how our opponent responds. Our opponent blocks the Coast Druid. Let's see. No point casting kickers. So there's no need to shut off. But right now, what we need to do is stop drawing lands. We do have a decent cushion, but eventually it's gonna run out. Somehow our opponent is being held up on 1 red mana. I dread to think what his 2 red mana spells are. Definitely need more plays. Ancient Animus. It will only fight, but the creature will die. Let's force a trade. Okay. We need to start drawing. Okay, so yeah. Now we cast Ancient Animus. So sometimes that's how timing works. Anyway, we still need threats. I'm not comfortable, even though we have creatures on board that he does. I really don't know what's up to now. Opponent could be stuck on the multiple double red. I guess I just have to take advantage of it. There's nothing you can do. It has a flash creature. I guess that's expected. But in kind of priced at this point, there's really no point in me holding back. Well, at least our opponent didn't get any major advantage. So your opponent now played this. Now has bigger creatures. So I need to start drawing good ones too. That's not it. I'm not gonna block it yet. I'll block after this. I need to know what I have available. This might be a case where I'm going to lose if these 2 lands were just 2 other spells. I'm already kind of regretting putting the... Okay. We've definitely lost at this point. Yeah. So sometimes that's how it goes too, but I can say the same thing for Constructed as well. Opponent's able to catch up while I wasn't. Wait. Let's see if we could survive something. Probably not. Oh. That's it. It was a valiant effort, and at least Pierce the Sky wasn't completely wasted. But that's how it crumbles sometimes. So we're now currently at 1 win and 1 loss. We probably have time for about 2 more games. I was hoping the green-red deck would be slightly faster. But it's not. Opponent's gonna go first, I think. Sometimes it's this minimum waiting times that kill me a bit. Looks like our opponent's mulliganing. We do have an Adventurous Impulse, and just 1 more land we can get. Our Skittering Surveyor can find whatever color we need. I'm gonna keep this one. Opponent's down to 6, probably. Okay, he's kept his 6 and he's scryed. I'm actually curious if this is a way of telling you if he scries to the top or bottom. Okay. I'm tempted to just take the mountain, but Skittering Surveyor and Tree's gonna find me a mountain anyway. I'm going to take the Territorial Allosaurus. It is a big threat. I'm gonna have to be careful about not being greedy. Opponent's playing a white-red, probably an aggro deck. Okay, maybe not that fast an aggro deck. So we'll definitely have our Surveyor at Tree. Search up a red for Grand War. We're gonna go for Grand Warlord first. Okay. Opponent is... Okay, so we've been drawing forests, so... We definitely need a mountain. I just thought the mountains are from Ixalan. I could use some lands from Dominaria. So opponent's gonna start shipping us in for damage. Okay. Ooh! We're gonna have some problems. First, the Grand Warlord plan is out. So I need my gameplay now is to get rush to 7 mana. Opponent probably has removal. So okay, here's how we're gonna do it. Let's drop our mountain. Let's play our Llanowar Elves. Let's play our Krosan Druid. We need to start racing a bit. I could hold on to the Krosan Druid to gain life. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. It'll take me 2 turns to get 7 mana. I could probably play Grand Warlord in the meantime afterwards. Let's play the Krosan Druid now. So... Opponent has the Dream turn 4 Varix Bladewing play. If I could draw the Singleton Pierce the Skies, that might be okay. I'd be scared if our opponent played the Serra Angel now. That would be even... That'd be worse. Opponent's a Flyers deck. I'm going to have to race our opponent on the ground. Okay, thankfully our opponent hasn't seemed to have drawn any instants or sorceries. He's playing his... I think he has, but... that's the one that he did not want to remove. I'm actually curious though. There was no rush for him. He did not need to play the Gitu Chronicler. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 5 mana. Definitely have to play Grand Warlord at this point. Okay, let's take note. Yeah, we have to play land anyway. If we attack with Grand Warlord, cost 4 will get 3 mana back. So it's back up to 4. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have the... Shame we're 1 mana short. I would like to be able to play... and really cannot play Territorial Allosaurus. That's the end of the turn. So, we have our mana sources now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sacrifice Grand Warlord to get Territorial Allosaurus out. Not so great. It might not have a choice. Our opponent took out the Llanowar Elves. That's the one card we needed. On hindsight, I probably should have held these 2 back, because that's 2 extra damage. And I really had no way of casting it now. I was still thinking about whether I should play the Territorial Allosaurus. Hindsight, that was probably a mistake. But our opponent doesn't seem to be in a rush either. He's also down on cards too. So, we're gonna have 6 mana. Okay, Mammoth Spider can buy us some time. Okay, let's take a look at our mana check. We have 6 mana, 7, 8, 9. 9 mana we can... no. So definitely... okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna attack with... we're gonna just attack with the Grand Warlord. give us 1 mana. We can get rid of Varric's Bladewing. There's a chance our opponent is holding on to a pump spell, but I have no choice. I have to play this. So now our next play is to play Mammoth Spider. If our opponent has a burn spell, so right now, yep, that was it. But we really had no choice. We were going to do good damage either way. So yeah, that last play was not so great. Probably should have held up. Probably shouldn't have swung earlier. Those extra points of damage were beneficial. So let's try one more game, and probably take a break after that. But it looks like my first foray into draft is not going to be very successful. Ancient. This one's a turn 3 play. Supposedly the format is slower, but if I run into another fast opening like the last game, I'm in real trouble. Let's keep this. Opponent's mulligan down to 6. Opponent's kept his on top. We're gonna do a really slow opening. That last one is quite fast. Yeah, I really need to be careful on how I take chip damage. Okay, so I have an alternate play in Llanowar Envoy. So if I draw another land that is not a mountain, I can still cast Halar. Opponent is going for Benelish Honor. I could just cast Krosan Druid. It will block the Benelish Honor Guard forever, but I need to be able to filter my mana in the off chance. Worst case, this gets me to play Gitu Chronicler super long term. Nope, no blocks. I need to be able. I need the mana filtering quickly. Opponent's now up to 3 mana. Expecting opponent. Okay, he now has a 7, so he's going on the. There's probably a go wide strategy. Okay, we got our. We actually have a nice combo with Halar and Animus, though just putting the counters is not enough. So I'm gonna go for Halar right now. I actually have decent mana, so I am willing to trade with the Sap Herd. This is a case where I want to start chipping our opponent down. So next turn for opponent, man. Okay, our opponent is trying to signal he has a threat. Pumped spell. Adamant Will is the one that will kill me. I'm not incentivized to block. It's also possible our opponent has Stone Nutting, but I need to hold him back. Okay. Growth from the Ashes. Shame I can't kick it, but it will get me another mana. Actually, okay. We need that other mana now anyway. So I'm going to grab my island. Okay. So right now I'm about to take 5. Okay. That's not a good trade no matter what. I'm not gonna attack. Because I have... Because one thing I can do is I can make a block when he tries to pump, then I Then I cast Ancient Animus. It's really about the timing. Okay, so we block now. Start chipping down our opponent's board. Yeah, figured. Have some semblance of control now, and we okay, this is the case where I kind of regret getting the island, but I would have liked to cast E2 Chronicler. I'm gonna just cast Crowsome Druid now. It's enough to hold back the Vener's Honor Guard. I'm gonna start swinging. Greed is gonna come back and bite me. So our opponent has 6 mana. He... Okay. Hey, I finally got Tatyova, but no land. I wish I didn't play that land either. Things we regret. Anyway, let's Tatyova right now. No attackers. What we can do is we can simply... Well, I'm willing to trade Halar and Croissant for the Primordial Worm. Or... I can just toss the Croissant. I have no idea if our opponent has another pump spell. Our pump spell is bad. Let's race it out first. Worst... I don't know what our opponent's doing right now. If I could get another red source, that means G2 Chronicler is live next turn. Opponent has yet another Primordial Worm. Okay, we got a red source. Can cast Adventurous Impulse, dig for stuff, then we can cycle the Chronicler. Yeah. Okay, let's dig for some stuff first. Let's see what we can get. Mammoth Spider, Shivan Fire. Shivan Fire will not... Neither of these are great, so... I can't take Shivan Fire anyway. The land will draw me into cards. I'm about to... Okay, let's take the Mammoth Spider for now. And since I'm buying time, I'm gonna cast this Teutonic there. Buy back the Ancient Animus. So what this does is I can I'm going to take 7. So next turn, Ancient Animus pumps exchange. So what I can do is I can block one, trade with the other. So I need to remember to hold up 2 mana. Let's see. Okay. I need to hold up 1, 2, 3, 4 mana, so that's 8. I can't cast Mammoth Spider, which is scary, so I can block, trade. Okay, I can likewise just play the Mammoth Spider now. Block. Okay, I can trade with 2. That leaves me in trouble with 1 more, but no, I'd rather just kill. So let's pierce the sky. So definitely no attacks. For a deck that's supposed to be aggressive, we are being backpedaled a lot. We can trade Tatyova and Mammoth Spider for one of our opponents, but let's just attack with every... Okay. Let's take note. I cannot take 7. I have to block. I'm going to say goodbye to Tatyova. This is a really bad trade, but I get to buy myself another turn. Hopefully I can draw some... Hopefully I can draw something good. Our opponent is now digging for creatures as well. Okay. So I'm gonna counter. So what I can do is block. Still not great. I wish I could have pumped this up with one more counter, but I don't think I have a choice in the matter. I think I should probably wait. I'm gonna wait for the Dauntless Bodyguard trigger. Oh wait, no, it's a choice. Doesn't matter. He's just gonna protect the other one. Let's block one, trade with the other, have Pardic Wanderer eat something. At least that buys me one more turn. My opponent has yet another... Oh yeah, he rebought the Serra Angel. But he's playing Dauntless Bodyguard. He can sacrifice the Bodyguard instead of losing one. He knows I have an Ancient Animus. Don't have a choice, I'm gonna just trade. I'm just gonna trade now. Actually, I could have easily just traded one of these instead. That's quite bad. That was a very bad thing. Well, first draft didn't go so well. I definitely need to warm up in my drafting skills. Actually, it's not the drafting. It's kind of okay. Game things apart, my opponent was able to get all they wanted. But more of I squandered my resources a bit poorly. So probably the deck could have been rebuilt. I think the last two games were bits of carelessness on my part. So I'm probably gonna have to start learning up a bit. Anyway, that was it. So got some cash back. Be able to claim our prizes. Okay, got some gems and we got one pack. We can play in again, but I think I'll save it for next week. Just keep chipping on Quick Constructed. So anyway, that's it for today's episode of the Magic Arena Run. Hope you enjoyed that episode. If you liked what you see, please like and subscribe to this channel, and hopefully hopefully things will get better in the future. So thank you very much. Hope to see you guys again next time.